Rent went up again, Jamal, Kevin said, his voice a low rumble of exhausted frustration. I'm working more hours just to stay in the same place. It feels like the floor is made of sand, and the tide is always coming in. No matter how hard we run, the system is designed to keep us exactly where we are. Jamal listened, nodding slowly. He had seen this story play out in 1,000 different ways across their neighborhood. He knew the way the gears of capitalism turned, often grinding the smallest parts into dust, just to keep the machine shiny for someone else. He didn't offer a platitude. He offered a challenge. We keep trying to buy our way into a house that wasn't built to hold us, Kev, Jamal said quietly. He leaned forward, his energy shifting the air between them. What if we stopped looking for a seat at their table and started building our own foundation? I've been thinking about something, a black infrastructure trust. Jamal pulled a pen from his pocket and drew a bold, solid circle on a paper napkin. We pool our resources, he explained. Not just our money, but our collective will. One person's contribution is a raindrop, but 1,000 people's contributions create a reservoir. We buy the land, we build the housing, and we own the equity together. Kevin looked at the circle on the napkin, and for a moment, he didn't see ink. He saw a community-owned apartment block. He imagined a place where the roof didn't leak, because the owners actually lived under it. He saw a future where their hard-earned wages didn't just vanish into the pockets of a distant landlord. It's more than just a roof, Jamal continued, his voice rising with conviction. It's childcare, where our children are taught their true history. It's healthcare centers, where we aren't just a statistic. We create our own safety net so that when one of us stumbles, the community catches them before they hit the ground. Kevin felt a spark of something he hadn't felt in years. It wasn't just hope. That was too soft. This was a sense of leverage. It was the realization that collective independence was the only way to gain a voice that the system couldn't ignore. You're talking about total self-reliance, Kevin whispered. Jamal nodded, his expression turning solemn. It won't be easy, brother. Trust is the hardest currency to earn and the easiest to lose. We'd have to be accountable to one another in ways we've forgotten. But the alternative is to keep running on that sand until we can't run anymore. The factory whistle blew, a sharp, piercing sound that signaled the end of their break. They turned toward the door to return to the line. The struggle outside hadn't changed, but as they walked back to the floor, the path ahead looked a little less like shifting sand and a little more like solid stone.